Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Stardew Valley. Today I'm a little busy, so I thought Stardew Valley would be nice to have some fun on. Have a little anti-busyness. But it is, late in the season, so I can do tea leaves, I remember. I didn't want to do a vintage story episode and be like, well, and a Stardew. I would have done both, but I'm busy today. But if I did a vintage story episode, it would have been like, pause the video. Wait, what was I doing again? It might still be the same, but who knows. Oh, the fairy roses are so close to being done. Sad. But 78 tea leaves. Crazy. And we have some sweet berries. Well, sweet jam berries, to be precise. I will save the golden one, probably. Well, I'd kind of like to save both, regardless. I need more of them. I want to give a normal quality to the statue that gives you a star drop, and a normal quality to the community center. It's part of the bundle, so I don't know why hovering it doesn't make the button go. That's weird. Or I could also just use the ancient fruit for that. I do have the one ancient fruit seed. But let's see. Catch 3 chubs. Okay. First I'm going to collect some forage, as I usually start my day off with. And to get the little mushrooms. The dehydrated mushrooms. Secret hazelnut down there. And a morel behind the tree. I haven't looked up and added that one little mod that I wanted to add. By the way, all my mods are on the first episode's description, if you're ever curious what the mods are. I should probably add them to every description, but that's a little bit of a chore. But I wanted to look up the mini obelisk mod that adds multiple options to teleport to. Because we did the wizard quest, I think it was the ectoplasm one, and he gave us this, the mini obelisk. Place 2 of them on your farm to warp between them. The mod just makes it so you can warp between more than just 2 of them, which is very nice on the remastered farm like this, because it's so gigantic. Let's put those away. And today is a fishing day. This chest is full though. I don't need my sword on me. That is a little... Okay, let's do... that. There we go. Fixed. Let's go put the sword away at the cave, and we can say hi to Marlin and all the other people at the mountain. Last episode I didn't do much socializing with the townsfolk, so this episode, might as well try to. be nice to do that. I also could have brought some stuff for Robin to work on my farm. Okay, Susan has gone running. I'm gonna go grab that now while I remember. It should just be a bunch of wood, stone, I think. I might grab hardstone. It'd be nice if I had the little, I think the phone thing. You can check what you need to bring. Let's see. Nope, I did not need to go in here. Stone. Wood, hardwood. Let's move it down there so it doesn't get in the way of my fishing stuff. Now, that was loud. Sorry. Someone opened and closed the front door really loud. Hello, Robin. How are you? You're always welcome to visit us, even if you aren't in the market for a building upgrade. Today I am, though. It can get pretty lonely up here in the mountains. Yeah, sometimes. I could also buy this. I have the money. Why not? Anything else? I'll buy these. There you go. You have no more recipes. And it only took me 30,000 gold, basically. Eee. Yes, you can upgrade my house for that. Thank you. I'll get started tomorrow. It should be finished in around 3 days. Okay. So by next episode. Say that again? You successfully incubated a dinosaur egg? This is unprecedented. Here, take my coffee. I'm all worked up now. I can't drink anymore. Oh my gosh. That's new. What the heck? Hello, Sebastian. My room might be a little less depressing if I had a window. Yeah. Your mom is a carpenter, so I'm assuming she built the house, so you could ask if you wanted a window, probably. She might do that as a side project, maybe. Triple shot espresso for incubating a dinosaur. I wonder if that was added by Stardew Valley Expanded or just normal Stardew Valley. Because I've never heard him say that in normal Stardew. But let's go up here and drop off the sword. Awesome, move these down. I really thought the first house upgrade also required stone. Random flying algae. Okay. Those always confuse me. But it's okay. Do chubs still exist in this? Like, can I see them or no? I do see a chub, okay. Bull trout. Algae. And a carp. I'd like a chub, if you would. Give me one, please. Well, actually 3. I think the quest wanted 3. It's giving me a lot of algae instead. The flying algae on the mountain must have said, today you get a lot of algae. Third one. And a fourth one. Oh my gosh. Hey! A river jelly. I haven't had one of those in a minute. I don't know if river jelly can have quality, like the silver, gold, iridium. Oh no. It'd be cool to see though. Bullhead. It made a noise and I thought that was it. No, it was not. The water turned purplish. Weird. Another bullhead. There's one chub. Now if I can get the other 2 before Willie leaves the saloon. I'm assuming he goes to the saloon every night, because usually I see him go there a lot. So if I can get those before he leaves the saloon. It'd be nice if the quest doesn't make me go talk to him about it, so I can just keep fishing. But if it does, then I'd have to try to talk to him before the day ends, or else I don't get the money. One. Nice. 2 out of 3. This one's going crazy. Jeez. Six algae today. Crazy. First treasure chest, and I get another dinosaur egg. Wild. My coop's gonna be full of dinosaurs before it's full of chickens. Hey! Chub. Okay. Yeah, I do have to talk to Willie about that. Okay. Let's get that out. I don't have a silver bull trout in here. I have all of those, all the carps. We organize. think that's good. Yeah, I don't think I need the same chubs in my inventory. I might not even need the chubs in my inventory at all to talk to Willy. Do you need something from me? No, I'm just saying hello. Since I was out fishing, and you were watching the lake. I don't know what Robin and Demetrius are staring at when they go there. Oh. Hi, Mario. In other parts of the world, it's spring right now. Imagine that. I find it confusing. So it's like December in America. Is it still named December in Australia, but it's just spring? It's just weird. Last night I dreamt that my left hand had turned into a gigantic drumstick. Does that mean anything? I don't know. That sounds like a weird dream. The saloon gets pretty lively at night. I like to visit once a week so I can catch up on things. That's what I'm gonna do, but I'm also gonna talk to Willy to get a request done. Oh, let's talk to Alex before he sneaks into his house. What's up, Glitch? Just saying hello. And to Penny as well, because Penny doesn't go in the saloon. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Sorry, I got carried away there. No, not really. It's also a good way to pass the time. Oh, event? Oh, it's Claire. Hello, may I have the healthy garden salad, please? Of course, ma'am. That'll be 220 gold. Oh, 220? But it was 200 last week. My other supplier moved, so I had to find another. The ingredients are higher quality, but more expensive. I'll offer to help pay. It's only 20 gold. Oh, hi. Hello. Do you need help with paying? You're offering to help pay for my meal? Thank you. I promise to pay you back. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just 20 gold. One healthy garden salad, please. That was nice. Is Willy not here yet? Where is Willy? What? Also, why is Sam in the middle of the woods? Willy. What? Why is he over there? I'll talk to everyone before I go talk to Willy. Hi, Andy. That was mighty kind of you to buy that woman's meal, farmer. Gus can't make exceptions for everyone. It's tough being a business owner. Yeah, especially small business owner. Like, except for festivals, when he gets a lot of people to come in, it's... Ooey. Gulp, I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon. That was kind of you to help pay for that customer's meal, Glitch. Yep. Hey, you look like you could use a beverage. No. Are you friends with Clint? He's a nice guy if you get to know him. He gets lonely working on it in his shop all day, but he's so shy he has trouble making new friends. Yeah. What do you want? Leave me alone. Just being friendly and saying hello. Trash. Sad. The garbage didn't give me any bread or anything. I forgot I did a quest and should have got a ticket from that. Hi, Leah. There's actually a lot of wild food in this area if you know where to look. I've been having fresh salads almost every day. From, like, foraging cabbage? That sounds painful, not gonna lie. Willie, what the heck? Where'd you go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Willie's taking me on a wild goose chase. Hello, Willie. Hey, you succeeded, Glitch. What, in the wild goose chase? The chub is an exciting catch, don't you think? They're such strong swimmers. Well, here's your reward. Congratulations. A lot of good fish swimming here. Great spot to make some decent coin. Oh, he just says that again. Well, I might as well do this as a screenshot. While I remember. Yep. Why did my mouse cursor disappear? That was weird. Anyway, I wanted to check out the community garden, see what everyone's growing. I haven't looked at it in a hot second. There's some sunflowers and eggplants with corn, and then some grapes, yams, cranberries, and pumpkins. That's neat. Let's check this trash can. Nothing. And let's claim that gold. It would be really cool if during fall this shop changed from an ice cream shop to like a little pumpkin patch store or something. Where people sold different decorative pumpkins. That'd be cute. Or even if Andy and Susan came into town to use it as like a little market stall. To sell some crops. Or you could sell your crops too. I don't know. Let's see what's in the lake chest. Is this it? No. No. No? Do I not have a lake chest, or am I just tripping? There's bream, salmon, smallmouth bass, sunfish, and walleye. That's river fish. These are ocean fish. And these are semi-random fish. Okay. Well, it seems I'm gonna make an extra chest for lake fish. Lake fish. Reorganize it. Put wood away. And the hardwood. Thank you. Those away. I'm gonna move my fishing rods to this chest. That'll make it a little easier on this chest's storage situation. Then I can grab these. I do like having those swapped. I don't have my river jelly in there. There we go. Doja Cola goes in there. Trash goes in here. Let's put the hazelnut away. And I'll put those artifacts in the artifact chest tomorrow. Pet caramel and go to sleep. A little bit of coin, not as much as I spent on, what was it? Lots of recipes that I may or may not use from Robin. And there's Robin working. Dear Glitch, notice a chill in the air? It could be the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of a dark specter, here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Oh, it's tomorrow? Well, I don't need that Willy thumbnail then. I'll have to do a Halloween thumbnail instead. Well, a Spirit's Eve thumbnail. And we have some pumpkins ready. I think today I'll go foraging and try and get a lot of the fall forage seeds so that I can use them for changing up this field and keeping the fertilizer active throughout winter. But for now, I keep the grapes because they're forage. Let's go look at those first. Grapes. Seeds. Anything interesting to keep? I might keep an extra pumpkin. And that's it, really. Do I need more sunflowers? I'll keep more gold ones just in case I need them for gifts. Sell all these. And let's gather all of these tea leaves. I already petted Nugget, so good on that front. I'd also like to have more forage seeds for tea leaf saplings, but I think it'll be okay. That's 77 tea leaves. Okay. Let's go to the forage area, drop off the artifacts in the artifact chest. And while we're over here, we can check the mineral cave as well. Oh, lots of good forage today. 6 things. Mushrooms away. Artifacts. Any geodes? There's some. And whatever this is, limestone. A very common type of stone. It's not worth very much. I guess not. Personally, I think I've been to a limestone cave before or something. I'm not very fond of the smell of limestone. I don't have one in here. Curious. I'm pretty sure that was kind of color-coded before. Now it's not. That sucks. I'm not gonna fix that right now. I want to go find forage for today. $25. More for the dehydrator, which I still don't know where I got the recipe for it from. Those don't go in there. I forgot I put those in here. You know what? I'll grab them for now and put them in my inventory. And then tomorrow when I go check the forage spot again, I can put those minerals in the mineral chest. That's a cell. While I'm over here, I can drop those off though. Geode and red common mushrooms. It might be good for me to go over to Pierre's today and get fruit trees. I would kind of like to keep my cash though, just in case he sells some kind of winter crop exclusive to Stardew Valley Expanded that I don't know of. But we'll see what happens. First, sword, and dealing with the slimes in the secret forest. Whoa, there's like little star particle effects. I've never really noticed those before. They're cool. Oh, free mystery box. We do like those. I'd also like to get any fiber that I can, because that's one of the regarding factors that I'm missing. There's a weird visual glitch there. But I need the fiber for more... What are they? Tea tree saplings. Because I have all the foraging seeds for the different seasons I can use, but I'm missing the fiber. Because it takes a lot of fiber to make those. Let's also get some moss while we're here. Oh, there is some fiber. And some blackberries. Is there any more fiber? I feel like it's kind of rare in the forest, the cindersap forest, to find fiber. It's kind of sparse like this, and it doesn't really grow in clumps much. Like, it doesn't take over time. Which would kind of be a little nice, just so I could have more fiber without having to plant fiber seeds. I can also go to the gold floor in the mines, and that's an easy way to get fiber as well. That might not have been a bad idea since I still need a lot of iron. But this way I also get a ton of moss, which is also a plus. But this first year, the Spirit Eves Festival should be pretty normal, I think, to what it usually is. But next year, the second year, and I don't know if it's every year is slightly different, but I know at least the first 3 or so years of the Spirits Eve Festival, the layouts are different because Stardew Valley Expanded adds some slightly different layouts to the maze to get the golden pumpkin, which you can get. A frog! 2 frogs! Another frog. So many frogs. Their sprite is so cute. Not gonna lie. Now I don't really remember if there's anything down here, but I just know good forage is in cinder sap and a lot of fiber and grass. Let's go this way. Let's follow the fiber. I think this is one of the big open space that I've seen before. And blackberry. And I'm pretty sure those are the Dorados. I didn't have my fishing hook, so can't really do anything with those. This path's new. Okay, so it just leads me to where I was before. There's also quite a bit of random logs everywhere that aren't my favorite thing to deal with. I think another thing that really lowered my amount of fiber I had was that the worm bins that make the worm bait passively every day, I think they also require a ridiculous amount of fiber. And I crafted a couple of those and upgraded a couple of them with moss as well. Well, just the one, I think. Hey, mystery box. I don't know if anything's up here, really. Yeah, I don't think there is. Is there anything up here? I have a tree in the way. Oh, there is something up here. Hey, doesn't look like anyone is home. Interesting. It did kind of look like a cave, so maybe it's the bear. I'm pretty sure we don't meet the bear until after winter, when we can pick up the notes. We'll get a weird random note that's like, come to secret woods, bring maple syrup. Just a little lamppost, but it's not working. On the little old farm vineyard. Okay, well, let's go back and drop off the sword as well. Oh, morale. I missed that. The sword and the slime away. I didn't really use any energy today since I was just using the scythe. Put anything I can away in there. And the rest I will organize probably tomorrow. Robin's going to be working all through the night. Crazy. That was a bit of income. Almost 20,000. What made the most? Pumpkins. Golden pumpkins, normal pumpkins, silver pumpkins. And tea leaves made a lot as well. Well, that's that day. Today's the festival. Tomorrow's Susan's birthday. Interesting. Susan's birthday will be a new episode day though, so we'll see how that works out. It's also gathering day today. I didn't see as much fall forage as I would have liked in Cindersap forage. It was actually a lot of kind of secret forest forage, like the colony mushrooms and so on. Let's talk to Nugget. Give him head pats. I did get a little bit of fall forage though, so that's good at the very least. Oh, I love the feeling of having to sneeze, but you can't sneeze. Ugh. All while gathering those pumpkins, I had that feeling. That sucked. Now let's see. I can put the foraging stuff back a little later. First, let's put everything we can in here. And in here, well, not the seeds. Those will go in there. But there we go. That's a bit of stuff done. Now we can go to the forage area and hopefully see a tad bit more like plums. Plums are what I really need, I think. Ah, nothing. Okay, no plums. I don't see the plus sign on the cursor, so there's nothing behind the tree either. Let's go put these minerals away. have the inventory space to really organize that today. But now I can deal with the farm situation a bit more. I do have a sprinkler. That's nice. Put that away. I never put the mushrooms away. My bad. I totally blanked on those. And none of them are the colony mushrooms. Okay, that's good at the very least. Let's actually go do that now. Some inventory space solved. And now let's start working on a little situation. I could also do mixed seeds to do this as well. Hello, Caramel. Let's put everything away first. And now we can do this. Okay. 9. 9. 9. 9. $100 fall seeds. Will this produce anything tomorrow? Winter 1st, no. Winter 1st, winter 2nd, winter 3rd. Yeah, nothing's gonna produce. So I can start this little plan today and have less work for me tomorrow, maybe. I'm surprised there's no noise when I'm clearing these crops with the axe. A little odd. Bye-bye, broccoli. You have served me well. And the grapes were nice too while they lasted. But the season is over. And the eggplants as well. You'll be back next fall, but not for the rest of the year. I will check on the cranberries though. I didn't look at those. Tomorrow? Yes. Nice. And I think it's fine if I keep those up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, missed that one. But now you can kind of see my plan. Sorry I wasn't talking. There we go. This will be the new farming setup. I'll have a scarecrow here and here. Technically their radius is enough where I could put a scarecrow here and here, but then this area is kind of useless. Now it's to decide. I think this one, I'll put something there. Caramel is meowing like crazy today. I think they like the new field plan. Let's also do that up. You know what? I'm actually gonna do it like that. I think that's cute. Okay, now let's put the seeds in. These will die out in winter, but it'll keep the weeds behind, so the quality sprinklers still water the ground. Also, I can get rid of this, so I have a little ease of access for this one. And do I have any more for any more sprinklers? Oh, not the one. I know it's wasting some of the iron I collected for the shed and so on, but I'd like to have the farm be nice and easy for me next season, rather than deal with it. Okay. I do have some flower seeds. Not a lot though. We'll do some summer seeds as well. These will also fit in. Oh no, I can't plant them. Okay. That sucks. Caramel, oh please, thank you. I don't have any more of these. I already donated that, right? Where is it? Crafts room. I did. I don't know why it's glowing still then. algae in there. Oh, but let's grab my hat. My little mask for the event. Yeah, I did not have enough to fill up this spot with seeds. So that sucks. But at least I have my quality sprinklers in the spots that I wanted, which is nice. And I'll be able to harvest cranberries tomorrow still. Let's go to this for nugget. And we kind of just sit around and wait a bit. These, why are these in here? The lack of plums is annoying. I could use that gold plum though. Wait, no, I need that. 10 more. I'm just gonna finish the row down here I had with them. And that I can actually finish with the flower seeds. I wasn't gonna use the flower seeds because it was gonna look off. But I have practically the perfect amount. Spirits Eve event has begun in Town Square. Let's hurry over. I have my costume kind of ready. Let's say hi to Jazz. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. I like the little witch outfit. Hi, Glitch. Have you had a productive fall? Yeah, I'm preparing for winter. Sadly. It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. Yeah, I was dealing with that today. Hi, Pierre. A king outfit. How kingly of you. Happy Spirits Eve, Farmer Glitch. Happy Spirits Eve, Pierre. Let me know if anything in my store catches your eye. I'll buy the jack-o'-lantern recipe and the rare crow. That's it, though. Hi, Marlin. Took a mighty amount of effort to catch these monsters. Most of the credit goes to the Castle Village adventurers. Are they from the Castle Village mine, then? Or from this mine? Don't get too close to the cage. I won't. Hi, Sebastian. I like your vampire outfit. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. It's pretty cool, though. Hello, Clint. A clown costume. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Hello, Glitch. Have you entered the maze? I deployed surprises for anyone who dares enter. I might have gone a little overboard with the monsters. Are they illusion monsters or actual monsters? So these are shadow brutes. They look menacing. Yeah. Hi, Linus. Hi, Glitch. I hope this evening is treating you well. You too. I like your cat ears. Many shadow brutes are violent, but these ones are particularly aggressive. If given the opportunity, they would tear you limb from limb. It's sad I didn't have my sword then. Not all shadow people are violent, though. I'm good friends with one called Krobus. I understand what it's like to be judged for being different. Enjoy the festival. Interesting. Hi, Gil. Marlin and adventurers from Castle Village caught these monsters. Don't get too close to the cages. I won't. Hello. The Castle Village Adventurer is ignoring you. Are you also... Yeah. How kind. What's up here? Jack-o'-lantern. If you're gonna put a jack-o'-lantern up there, at least put it over here so I don't put the effort into trying to sneak around. Jeez. And that's a fence. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like this spot. Let's do our actual video thumbnail here. Boop. And now... Is there anyone else about that's not close to town? Not that I see. Cobwebs are interesting. Hello, Vincent. The pumpkin hat. That's awesome. Mother won't let me go in the maze. Sob. Why do you call her mother instead of mom? It just feels like a weird... Everyone calls their parents different things, like mother, mom. But this sentence, just for me, who's someone who grew up calling my mom mom instead of mother, just reads weird to me. Hi, Willie. If the local fishing scene got a bit more lively, I might expand the stock. Interesting enough, you have an outfit on, but your portrait isn't working. Kinda weird. Hi, Mayor Lewis. Good evening, Glitch. Have you ventured into the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. Nope, not yet. That strange man who lives in the tower set it all up himself. He wouldn't let anyone near while he was working on it. That sounds wizardly. Candied apples are one of my favorite treats during this time of year. Honestly, your costume is awesome. It reminds me of, there's a card game. What's it called? I forget. But there's basically a kind of suite of 13-ish cards and jokers that you put down pairs or threes or fours. I'm remembering the name kind of, but not really, as like something, I don't know. Hi, George. Your goggles. Are you like a mad scientist? Wandering around a maze sounds like a waste of time. I guess so. When I was a little girl, I'd help my mother make them. We used a homemade caramel recipe. I didn't finish my dialogue with Evelyn before talking to George. That sucks. Why, hello, Glitch. It's chilly, isn't it? The lipstick. That's wild. Help yourself to some ham, potatoes, greens, and pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Delicious! I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. I feel like you could have hid that knife better in your hair, Pam. But your costume's awesome. Hello, Clint. Wait, no. You're Gus. You kind of looked like Clint. The hat made me think Clint. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. It is, isn't it? It's like one of those things where it's like fruit but vegetable. Kind of like tomato. It's like fruit but vegetable. It's interesting. It's a squash category, though. Hello, Andy. You're a pirate. Pierre's spiced pumpkin cider is amazing. I wish he'd let me buy it off of him. I'm surprised Sophia hasn't brought any, like, cool vineyard specific stuff for the fall event. He should at least sell some of it to Gus so I can get it at the saloon. Yeah, that's fair. Good luck in that there maze, farmer. I've heard some screams coming from that direction. Ooh, spooky. One moment. Sorry about that. Something came up for a little second. Hello, Olivia. Oh, that's a wonderful costume. It's Cruella-esque. Very Cruella. You know? I heard screams coming from the maze. What could possibly be in there? Probably something scary, I guess. Hi, Jody. Oh, are you all Disney villains? Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. Yeah. I was like that once. I had a little event where my oldest sister was doing, what's it called? I'll explain a little bit more about it. But, she was in high school, and I was in elementary, so it's kind of a big age gap. But, I'm the youngest, she's the oldest, so it makes sense. Anyway, the whole acting crew at the high school kind of rented a building, or at least I think it was a high school. I don't know if it was, like, something else that she just joined up with, like a little, acting place, but I'd have to ask more about it, because now I'm curious if it was just a high school or not. But there was a small little building that was rented, and they were doing a whole fear maze for Halloween, and she was one of the makeup artists, and she made all these like cool scabs and stuff, but I wasn't allowed to go in the maze, even though I really wanted to. My mom was just like, no. It made me upset, because there were other kids my age going through it, and you could see them, and all the little high schoolers just scaring the kids slightly. And I really wanted to go through it, because I loved Halloween so much as a kid. It was awesome. But that's enough about that. Let's keep talking to the event people. I don't know this one. Is this a Disney villain? I don't think it is. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Yeah. Different people have different levels of scared, so it makes sense. Hi. Sorry. Mouthful of blackberries. I love that. It happens way too often where someone comes over to my house, or just at dinner, someone asks a question and it's like, sorry, can you not see that you asked that question right as I was in the middle of chewing something? I can't respond for a minute. It's relatable. I went into the maze and gave up. Really? Why? Oh, I was hungry. That's a mood. Have you tried pure spiced pumpkin cider? I've heard Andy liked it. I don't know if I can. Oh, it just says the same thing as the other table. Hi, Emily. Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. They are very aesthetic. They all kind of share the same face, though. Hi, Shane. You kind of are the opposite, well, we're kind of the rest of each other's outfits, aren't we? You have a whole skeleton costume, but no mask. And I have no costume except the skeleton mask. Interesting. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? I don't know. Probably everyone wanted it. High demand. Hi, Demetrius. I haven't seen Maro in hours. I hope she's alright. She's probably enjoying the maze. There's probably lots of fun mechanic stuff in there that would be cool to try and figure out as a mechanic. Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile on wood and stone. Yeah, it is. I need to figure out what I want to do during winter besides mining, because I've mined a lot this year. But let's venture into the maze. Oh, hi, Haley. Eek, I'm too scared. What is your dress supposed to be exactly? It kind of feels... The style kind of feels Cinderella. Not Cinderella. Sorry, Snow White. You know, like the very over-the-top collar and the puffy sleeve, the shoulder pads. I don't know. What is over here? There is a chest. It's probably fake. Let's see. This chest is fake. You've been bamboozled. Yep. How'd I guess? I don't like this bush because it doesn't line up with the other ones and I always want to go through it or something. Also those. Just slightly weird. The hedge bushes I just find odd. Do any of the zombies' hands actually have a question mark that I can, like, interact with? Hi, Abigail. I can't go on. Spiders. Yeah, that's... I don't like spiders either, really. Fake spiders, I'm fine with, though. What's this? You walked past these scary spiders only to find a fake treasure chest. Now you have to walk past the scary spiders again. You know, funny story about fake spiders. During Halloween one year, well, this latest year actually, we had a fake spider ring, and I put it on top of a big cabinet thing, and then while I was upstate at my grandma's one time and walking downstairs and I walked past it, I saw it and I was like, ah, spider. But then I'm like, wait, no, this is the ring I put there. How'd I forget about it? Harvey. Oh, you found me. The truth is, I got so scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. I guess I won't. Sure. I see Maru over here. Hi, Maru. I think I've already been this way. No. Wait. I'm lost. Yeah. There's just a pumpkin there. Was wondering if I could interact with anything right there, but guess not. It'd be kind of cool if all these hedges were like corn, you know? There's just something about corn mazes. Hedge mazes are cool though. Okay, this was the path I was trying to take. That confused me for a second. More spiders. A cobweb. Hi, Penny. The vapor from this cauldron. It's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. Yeah, weird magic stuff. Okay, it's not there. More weird cauldrons as well. Over here's Alex. Alex is the strong, independent one. Always in a superhero costume. That's wonderful. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? You mean the chest or the spider? There's gotta be a secret passage around here somewhere. I guess so. You can't tell the chest behind the graves is fake. But in reading that, I know it's fake now. Is that Shane? Is he good? He's like collapsed on spider. Let's see this. Hi, Victor. There's a skeleton monster patrolling in there by those graves. Yeah, I see that. Hi, Sam. That's odd. It's just a dead end up ahead. Is it really, though? I could have sworn there was someone ahead of me when I went through the maze, though. Where'd they go? Oh, wait, no, that can't be Shane, because I saw Shane is at the food. This house has weird-looking feet. Let's try going up this way. That's a dead end. I thought so. This is probably the path I take then to get in. Let's sneak in. How do I do this? Hello, Spooky Man. Hi, Mommy. Can you move? Thank you. Quickie. Well, there's the pumpkin. Golden pumpkin. You received a golden pumpkin. So Stardew Valley already did revamp the Year 1 festival. Interesting. Take the secret shortcut back. Yes. Interesting. Can I use this to get in there? Then? Probably not, huh? But that was interesting. That was all the festival had to offer, but that was actually pretty fun, you know? I didn't expect Stardew Valley to expand it to already revamp the first year. I thought the first year would be the same old one. But we can sell the golden pumpkin and go to sleep. Oh, what was that noise for? Random. 35,000 gold. Now, next episode will be a 4 episode of Stardew, although it's Friday now, so it'll be next week, since I don't record on the weekends. Oh! My house is upgraded. That's what it was. Well, that'll be all for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye!